The first 30 minutes after you get paid will determine if you build wealth or stay broke. Most people get their paycheck and immediately start spending. But if you follow this exact routine every single payday, you'll be ahead of 95% of people. Let me show you exactly what to do. Before we jump in, if you want more actionable money tips like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Smash the like button right now. And drop a comment telling me when you get paid, weekly or bi-weekly. All right, let's get into it. Here's what happens to most people on payday. The money hits their account, they feel that little rush of excitement, then they immediately start thinking about what they can buy. Maybe they need new shoes, maybe they want to eat out, maybe there's something on Amazon they've been eyeing. Within hours, sometimes minutes, that money starts disappearing. And here's the problem. They're making financial decisions based on emotion, not strategy. They're reacting to their bank balance instead of controlling it. And that's why they never get ahead, because wealth isn't built by how much you make, it's built by what you do with what you make in those first critical moments after payday. So I'm going to give you a complete payday routine. This is what I do, this is what wealthy people do, and if you follow this system every single time you get paid, your entire financial life will change. Let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Pay yourself first, and I mean literally first. Before rent, before bills, before anything else. The moment that paycheck hits your account, you need to transfer money to savings. Now, most people do this backwards. They pay all their bills, they spend money on whatever they want, and then they try to save whatever's left over. And guess what's left over? Nothing. There's never anything left over. So you flip the script. You save first. Here's the exact number you should aim for. 20% of every paycheck goes straight to savings. So if you make $2,000, $400 goes to savings immediately. If you make $3,000, $600 goes to savings. If you're thinking, I can't afford to save 20%, then start with 10% or 5%. But the key is it happens first, not last. And here's the magic of this. When you pay yourself first, you force yourself to live on the rest. Your brain adapts. You learn to budget with what remains. But when you try to save what's left over, your brain just spends everything because there's no constraint. It's a psychological trick, but it works. Now, where does this money go? Not your checking account. That's too easy to access. You need a separate high-yield savings account, something that takes a day or two to transfer money out of. That friction is your friend. It stops you from impulse spending your savings. Set up automatic transfer for payday. If you get paid every 2 weeks, schedule the transfer for the same day. You won't even see that money. It's gone before you can spend it. This one habit, pay yourself first, is responsible for more wealth building than almost anything else. Step 2. Cover your 4 walls. This is a concept I learned from financial experts, and it's brilliant. Your 4 walls are the 4 things you absolutely need to survive. Housing, food, transportation, utilities. That's it. Rent or mortgage, groceries, gas or car payment, electric, water, internet. After you pay yourself first, your next priority is making sure these 4 things are covered. Not wants, not entertainment, not eating out, not subscriptions. Just the 4 walls. And here's why this order matters. If you pay yourself first, then cover your 4 walls, you guarantee 2 things. 1, you're building wealth. 2, you won't be homeless or starving. Everything else is optional. So let's say you make $3,000 a month. You just saved $600. You have $2,400 left. Now you allocate. Rent, $1,200. Groceries, $400. Car payment and gas, $300. Utilities, $200. That's $2,100. You've still got $300 left, but your essentials are covered. You're not stressed. You're not one emergency away from disaster. This is where most people mess up. They pay their bills, sure, but they don't do it strategically. They let money sit in checking and slowly leak out. You need to be intentional. On payday, you literally go through and make sure each of these 4 walls is funded for the next pay period. Some people even use separate accounts or envelopes for each category. The method doesn't matter. What matters is knowing, without a doubt, that your survival needs are handled. Step 3. Attack your debt. If you have debt, this is where you focus next. Not minimum payments, extra payments. Because here's the truth about debt. It's quietly stealing your future wealth. Credit card debt at 18% interest? That's like trying to run a race with a backpack full of bricks. So after you've paid yourself first and covered your 4 walls, you take whatever's left and you throw it at your debt. Let's use our example. You had $300 remaining. You could put $150 toward debt. That might not sound like much, but here's what happens. Let's say you have $5,000 in credit card debt at 18% interest. If you only pay the minimum, let's say $125 a month, it'll take you 6 years to pay off, and you'll pay $3,000 in interest. $3,000 just thrown away. But if you add that extra $150 on top of your minimum payment, so you're paying $275 total, you'll pay it off in 2 years and only pay $1,000 in interest. You just saved $2,000 and 4 years. That's the power of attacking debt aggressively. Now, if you have multiple debts, here's the strategy. Either use the debt snowball method, pay off the smallest debt first for psychological wins, or use the debt avalanche method, pay off the highest interest rate first to save the most money. Both work. Pick one and stick to it. The key is consistency. Every single payday, you're making progress. Every paycheck, that debt number goes down. And once you're debt-free, guess what? All that money you were throwing at debt now goes straight to building wealth. Your savings rate just jumped to 30 or 40%. That's when wealth building accelerates like crazy. Step 4. Build your emergency fund. This is your financial safety net, and it's non-negotiable. Life will throw emergencies at you. Your car will break down, you'll need a root canal, your laptop will die. The question isn't if, it's when, so you need cash sitting in an account ready to handle it. The goal is 3 to 6 months of expenses. So if your monthly expenses are $3,000, you need $9,000 to $18,000 saved. I know that sounds like a lot, but here's how you get there. Remember that money you're saving every paycheck? 20% of your income? Some of that goes to your emergency fund until you hit your target. Let's say you make $3,000 a month and you're saving $600. You could put $300 toward your emergency fund and $300 toward other savings or investments. At that rate, you'd have a $9,000 emergency fund in 30 months, 2.5 years. That might sound slow, but think about it. In 2.5 years, you go from living paycheck to paycheck to having $9,000 in cash that can handle almost any emergency. That's life-changing. And here's what happens when you have an emergency fund. You stop panicking. Your car breaks down? Annoying, but you've got it covered. Medical bill? You pay it. No credit card needed. No stress, no debt spiral. You handle it and move on. This is what financial peace feels like, and it all starts with putting money aside every single payday until that fund is fully loaded. Step 5. Invest for the future. Once you've paid yourself first, covered your 4 walls, attacked your debt, and built your emergency fund, now you start investing. This is where you build real wealth. Because savings accounts are great for emergencies, but they don't make you rich. Investing does. The stock market historically returns about 10% per year. Let's say you invest $300 every month. After 30 years, with a 10% return, you'd have over $600,000. You only put in $108,000 of your own money. The other $500,000, that's compound interest doing the work. So where do you invest? Keep it simple. Index funds, specifically S&P 500 index funds. This is a fund that tracks the 500 largest companies in America. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, all of them. You're not picking individual stocks. You're buying a tiny piece of the entire economy. And over time, the economy grows, so your investment grows. You can do this through a Roth IRA, which is a retirement account where your money grows tax-free, or you can use a regular brokerage account if you want more flexibility. The platform doesn't matter as much as the habit. Every payday, after everything else is handled, you invest. It becomes automatic. And 20, 30 years from now, you look at your account and you're a millionaire. Not because you made $1 million a year, because you invested consistently every single payday. Step 6. Guilt-free spending. Now here's the part people forget. You need fun money. If you save every dollar and never enjoy your life, you'll burn out. You'll give up. So after you've done steps 1 through 5, whatever's left is yours to spend guilt-free. Want to go out to dinner? Do it. Want to buy that new game or gadget? Go ahead, because you've already taken care of everything important. Your future is funded. Your bills are paid. Your debt is shrinking. So this money? It's fun money. Spend it however you want. No guilt, no stress. This is the secret to a sustainable financial plan. It's not about deprivation, it's about priorities. Handle the important stuff first, then enjoy the rest. And because you've been disciplined with the first 5 steps, this fun money feels even better. You're not spending money you don't have. You're not going into debt. You're not sacrificing your future. You're just enjoying the present after securing everything else. So let's recap. Every single payday, here's what you do. Step 1. Pay yourself first, 20% to savings. Step 2, cover your 4 walls: housing, food, transportation, utilities. Step 3, attack your debt, extra payments every time. Step 4, build your emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of expenses. Step 5, invest for the future, index funds every payday. Step 6, guilt-free spending with whatever's left. This routine takes 30 minutes. 30 minutes that will change your financial life forever. Because wealth isn't built by luck, it's built by systems. And this is the system. So here's what I need you to do right now. If this video helped you, hit that like button. If you want more money strategies like this, subscribe and turn on notifications. And drop a comment. Tell me, what's the hardest part of payday for you? Is it saving? Is it not spending? Let me know. I read every comment. And if you want to see the exact numbers, I'll link a payday calculator in the description. Thanks for watching. Now go set up your payday routine. I'll see you in the next one.